Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. Today we're going to talk about the Pokemon scammer. Guys, oh my goodness. My voice is coming back, so it is after a week of craziness. My voice is finally starting to return, and I had to deal with all this stuff being sick last week. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the Pokemon scammer and what all happened because a lot of you guys had a lot of questions on the status on what happened and things. So, all right, let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, so I've been doing a lot of Pokemon battles lately, and I've done 2 tournaments, and I've got my butt kicked at each one of them. But I've been enjoying. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying going to the card shop, entering a Pokemon tournament, doing some battles, and it's been a lot of fun. I used to battle when I was a kid, so this is something that I guess nostalgia, but the game has changed so much. And what I did was I bought a pre-made deck from GameStop that was like $10, and I got smashed the first time. So what I needed to do was there was a Charizard Pidgeot deck that I wanted to buy, and it was sold out everywhere, $50 on Amazon, and I was like, okay, let's go ahead and let's pick this up. But I try to keep my Pokemon funds, like, if I have a hobby like skateboarding or Pokemon, I like to keep those funds for fun money. I don't like to use my personal money. So what I needed to do is I needed to sell a few of my Pokemon cards. And as you guys know, I got that some Pokemon cards graded. And I thought, okay, let's go ahead and let's sell the PSA 10 Moltres. I had 2 of them. I was going to keep one of them, which I did, and I was going to sell the other one. Sold the other one. Sold it for, I believe it was like, I think they were all in like $400. I think I sold it for $369, something like that. So when you sell on eBay, they take a fee, and then you make money. So I think I made like $311, $312, something like that. And I was happy with that. I was like, okay, cool. I was happy with that. You know, I personally got the card graded, but I felt good about it. I was like, okay, cool. I was able to buy the Charizard deck, and I saw something on Facebook Marketplace where they were selling a collection of newer cards, which I could maybe make a deck out in the future. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and let's pick that up. So I went out and bought that. It was like $120. And then I paid $20 for a binder, $25 for a binder. Put all those cards in it. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's keep it. I'm happy about it. Traded the Moltres out and I got some modern cards and a little collection for trading and things like that. I was pretty happy. And then I got the dreaded message that I will remember for the rest of my life. And this message had this buyer saying, "Is there a reason the card wasn't in the package?" And I was like, oh, no, you didn't. I am not about to get scammed right now, am I? Is that what's happening right now? Now, did he scam me? The world may never know, right? Because, honestly, unfortunately, with eBay, things like this can happen. And it is what it is. You know, like if they say it didn't come in the package, guess what? I have to refund them. I called eBay. I got a hold of the USPS. I was trying everything I could, and there was nothing I can do. Here's the bad part. I didn't have any funds. Because as you remember, I spent $50 plus $140. So I'm out like, let's say, $210-ish. And I only got $312 or something. And I had to refund the rest of the money. So what I had to do was I had to sell a few more cards. Yeah. So I needed fast cash, and I went to GameStop, and they buy PSA cards. I had to sell my Evolutions Charizard, and I sold my Evolutions Charizard for about $140, which market right now is about $200. So they actually did give me a pretty good price on it. And then I had to sell one more card, and I sold my PSA 8 first edition Shadowless Machamp from base set. I sold it for $125, so I could recoup those funds. So technically, I wasn't just out one card. I was out 3 because I had to make up those funds. Now, I did get the Pokemon deck. I did get that other collection. So yes, I am doing okay, but I still was out that Moltres, which pains me, man. It pains me. But unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Now, will I stop selling cards? No, I'm not going to stop selling cards because I've made more than I've lost, and I've learned a few different things. Now, I did talk about insurance, right? Come to find out, it never went through. The insurance never went through. I could have sworn I clicked that button, because I did click the button, because it was an extra like $5 to insure the full price. I looked at everything. I asked my wife, I was like, do you think it would be a smart idea for me to insure this fully? Because I've never had issues with this. And she was saying, yeah. So I could have sworn I did. But I searched emails. I searched everything. And I could not find proof that I paid for that insurance. I got a hold of eBay. They looked through my account and they said it was never purchased. Man, it was a headache. So I'm out completely, unfortunately. But like I said, it's not going to deter me. What it is going to do is it's going to make me a little bit more cautious on things. I'm going to make sure that I have my full insurance. And I'm also going to not sell cards over $100 on eBay anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take... I'm still going to grade cards. I'm still going to flip them. I'm still going to sell them. But I'm going to make sure that if it is a loss, it's not a big loss. And when I do lose a card, I'm going to have the insurance to cover it. So that's going to be a giant thing too. This situation just kind of didn't plan out. But you know what? In life, sometimes you need to learn things the hard way. And I learned things the hard way in this situation. But I did hustle, man. I did hustle. I got some more cards sold since then. And, we're trying to recoup that money. And we're trying to refigure it out. So I did sell that PSA 1 Shadowless Alakazam. I sold it for $79.99. Which, that is a really good price for considering it's a 1. But for some reason, 1s sell a little bit higher than normal ones. I think if you wanted to buy a 4, PSA 4 Shadowless Alakazam, you could probably pick it up for $50. But because if it was a 1, I sold it for $79.99. I also went to that Pokemon tournament with my Charizard deck that I paid $50 for, and I placed 7th out of 8th. But they give you a pack that is a special pack when you do tournaments. I pulled the Mew, which I sold for $70. So I made $20 off that deck already, and it paid for the deck. So we're out here, we're hustling, we're trying to figure this out, we're doing it to it, guys. I told my wife, because it bothered me pretty bad that I got scammed like that for a card that expensive. And I told my wife, I was like, what I don't want this to do is I don't want this to deter me from selling and trading cards because I enjoy it. That's what I told her. And the next day I had that feeling of nervousness of not wanting to sell cards and not wanting to expose myself like that again. And I thought about what I told my wife, and I was like, oh, listen, we can't do that. We need to keep going. We need to keep selling. We need to keep having fun. Because right now, I'm just having fun with Pokemon. And to be able to do some of these tournaments and maybe travel to a tournament one day, who knows? I need those extra funds. And if I can get those through Pokemon and have my hobby support my hobby, that would be fantastic. So, that's what I'm doing. I've sold some cards. I'm going to make sure that I don't sell any cards that are over $100 again. I did sell a ETB yesterday and made another $90. So I got, we're out here, guys. I sold the Champions Path ETB, bought it for $50 back in the day. It is going up a little bit, but because it was a local transaction, fast cash, I'll give them a discount, $90. Let's go. Made $40 off that ETB, enjoying it. I have 2 more of those ETBs that I could sell, and I have a Vivid Voltage booster box, which is also going up in price, but I'm going to hang on to that for a little bit. So, the Pokemon Team Rocket got me. And like I said, I don't know if he necessarily scammed me or not. Maybe there was an issue with the mail. I don't know. But all I know is I was out the card. I spent the money. And I didn't have anything to pay it back. So I had to hustle and get that money back. Because I could have simply took money out of my bank account and paid for it. And it's not a big deal. But I didn't want to do that. Because this is my hobby, because I keep my hobby, like Pokemon money, separate, I wanted to be able to punish myself a little bit, as weird as that sounds, and lose those few cards, those other cards, to show myself, hey, if something does happen, we can still make this work. And that's exactly what I did. And, I was pretty proud of myself for doing that. I know it sounds weird. You're a 38-year-old balding fat dude that's proud of himself for being able to pay for a Pokemon scam. But it was nice to see that I was actually able to recoup that money if I needed to. So, overall, it's not going to deter me. It has switched my way of thinking about selling. And, I don't know. It sucks. It definitely sucks, but it was a lesson learned. And I'm going to continue to learn lessons throughout my life. And this is just a little one. Now, that said, let me take a drink of tea. I'm drinking some tea. I have not went to Starbucks and got that drink, though. I think it was Dark that was telling me about it. I did not go out anywhere. And I was just trying to stay in. Unfortunately, I had to make a bunch of phone calls and do a bunch of business stuff for my Pokemon stuff. But other than that, I was just trying to stay in and rest. So, I'm going to need to check out that Starbucks drink, though, one of these days. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I did make a pretty cool purchase, though. Really excited to show you guys. With the extra cards that I sold with the ETB, I actually bought a deck box. Now, what this is an item that will actually hold my deck. So when I go battle, it actually holds my dice and it holds my whole deck, and it has like a little sleeve thing. It's like magnetic and stuff, and I'm like, what is this? Is this a future or something? It's crazy. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'll still bring my backpack when I go battle, but it's nice to just have that. I can pull that one thing out, and that's all I have to worry about. I don't have to worry about having, I have a little deck box and then a little tin that holds all my stuff. This thing holds all of it. Very excited about that. Maybe we'll do a video. That comes in tomorrow. Oh, crap. So that should be here tomorrow because I ordered it last night and it said it would be here Wednesday and today's Tuesday. Dude, let's go. Maybe we'll have to do an IRL video showing you my deck box and then maybe showing you my my Pokemon, my battle deck that I've been using. So that's dude, I think an earthquake just happened. My house is shaking. No, I think... AFK, 1 second. Okay, false alarm. It was a giant tractor outside scraping the road for ice. Okay, I was like, oh, okay, that was me again. I'll click back on RuneScape. I had to click pause. I was like, what the heck is my house shaking for? It was a grader. So they have those big old graders out there, and it's like right outside my house, just scraping the asphalt, just, and that's why my house was shaking, because it was shaking the friggin' ground. Okay, that was that's funny. Okay, so like I said, where was I? I was talking about the Bedecked box. We'll do an IRL video for that. It's shaking again. It's coming across. It's coming back around. We don't have that much ice on the ground right now. It's been warm lately, so we have a lot of our snow's been melting. It's like 44 degrees today. It's 42 at the moment. It's supposed to get high at 42, and then it's supposed to drop down in the 20s and re-snow at the end of the week. So, dude, Mother Nature don't know what it's doing, which is hey, it is what it is. We gotta listen anyway. But that's the story of the Pokemon scammer. And, you know, like I said, I don't know if he was truthful and maybe the package got lost and it fell out or something like that, because he sent me a picture of the package ripped in half and taped. I don't know, man. Maybe you're telling the truth. Maybe you're not. Who knows? But I did what I needed to do. I felt good about it because no matter what, I want to be the better person. And if there's, let's say this person was telling the truth and maybe it did fall out, I could have easily closed out my eBay and let that thing go to collections and say screw it. But I didn't. I wanted to do the right thing. I wanted to refund this person his money. It is what it is. So, all right, guys. Well, man, it's 17 minutes and my voice is still feeling fire. Dude, it's so nice to be back, guys. Thank you guys for watching the videos. I think each video got like 100 views. You guys are probably like, dude, your voice is just jacked up. I can't listen to you. And that's understandable. But thank you guys for watching the content and supporting it. And means a lot. You know, I do get paid a little bit on YouTube too. Not very much. I think it's like, I don't get paid every month because you have to make like $100. And my members, oh my goodness, you guys carry. You guys, if you guys see someone that has a medium med helmet, by their name, they help me, they support me financially so much. So make sure to make sure to give them a like anytime you see their comment, because it's tremendous on how much it helps me. So thank you guys. But the ads have been doing really well too. So I will be getting, I think, like $100 or something coming in on the 22nd-ish of this month. So I'm like, dude, okay, that's going to bills though. That's going to bill money. My son's birthday is dude, his birthday's in 2 days. Baby TNT is no longer a baby. You guys want to feel old? For all the guys that have been watching me forever, Baby TNT will officially be a teenager at 13 years old. Oh my goodness. I know there's a few of you in here that have watched me since Baby TNT was born. And now he's a teenager. And we're still out here playing RuneScape. Or maybe I am, and you guys are like all successful, you know, living on an island, but you tune in a few times a week to listen to me. You know, I appreciate that too, but it's crazy. So that will actually be probably paying for some of his birthday stuff, man. So I appreciate you guys. It's so good to be back. Man, I could talk forever, but this video is already 20 minutes, so we'll leave it at that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And like always, anything goes good with a Dragon Med.